Coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Good evening. It's been a rainy day in the Wabash Valley, though this evening many of us are catching a break, though we still have a few scattered showers out there. Looking at the storm tracker, you can see one of those areas up here in the northwestern clip of Edgar County and also farther to the east in portions of Monroe County. And if you're down here in Martin County, still seeing a few light rain showers just around the Shoals area and farther up to the north. Now, for the most part, the east this evening, I think we'll catch some dry time. We're going to keep the chance in for some of those isolated to scattered showers, but you'll notice a good chunk of the Midwest starting to catch a break right now. But as you look behind me, there's a lot more rain still coming for us farther to our southwest. So all this activity is going to continue to lift up to the northeast as we go through the overnight hours. That's going to bring additional chances for rain not only tonight, but also as we finish up the work week and get into our day on Friday. Now, if there's one good news to all the rain, it is keeping our pollen counts low. It's kind of flushed all the pollen out temporarily. Still see pollen counts in the low category tomorrow, but as we get into the weekend and the forecast starts to dry out, then those pollen counts are going to start to make it back into the medium high to the high category by the time we get to the start of next week. Mostly, again, still due to the trees that are blooming and also the grasses. So here's Futurecast as we go through the rest of the evening hours. Again, if you're headed out, keep the rain gear handy because you may encounter a sprinkle or an isolated shower, but for the most part, the widespread precipitation going to hold off until we get into the overnight hours tonight. Here's Futurecast at midnight. You can see some of that activity starting to overspread the Wabash Valley once again. This takes us into 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can see some pockets of moderate to heavy rain working through the area. We'll actually see the center of low pressure with this system track right across the Wabash Valley. So as we continue to advance Futurecast, you'll actually notice the precipitation kind of spinning around us. This is tomorrow morning at 8. Again, tomorrow not going to be an all-day washout, but scattered showers and even some thunderstorms will be possible. As we go into the afternoon, you can see some of those areas of some heavier rain on Futurecast. And as we get into the evening, we'll still keep the chance of rain in the forecast as the system finally pulls away. So the rain will start to taper off as we get into tomorrow night. And as we get into the day on Saturday, I think it'll be a dry day, but the cloud cover is going to be stubborn to break down, especially if you're farther to the east. So if you're in Illinois, better chance to see some sunshine as we start the weekend. But as you'll see, Futurecast keeps that cloud cover hanging over many of our Indiana communities as we get into Saturday. So to look at Futurecast rainfall totals on top of what we already have, don't take these numbers to heart because I think it does a pretty good idea of showing how scattered about the rainfall amounts could be. If you get under a thunderstorm, wouldn't be surprised to see another inch to maybe an inch and a half of rain. But for the most part, I think many areas will stay at less than an inch of rain as we head into the daytime tomorrow. As you look at temperatures, we're still seeing those numbers in the 50s. The cloud cover and the rain kept us cool today. We're only at 57 in Terre Haute, 58 in Newton. It's 54 in Paris, 56 in Rockville. We're starting to see those numbers make it to the 60s farther to the south at 62 in Flora and 61 in Vincennes. So I wouldn't be surprised to see another degree or two added to these temperatures. But we're really going to start to warm up as we get into next week. By the time we get to Sunday, we'll see highs in the lower 70s. And we could be pushing 90 by the time we get to next Tuesday. Your forecast for tonight, 57 with scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm. But we're not looking at any big storms or anything like that as we head into the daytime tomorrow. 67 for your high tomorrow, so still a cool day thanks to all the clouds and the rain. Then tomorrow night down to 51, the wind will shift and come out of the northwest. That'll cool us down a little bit, even for the day on Saturday with a high of 66. But then we start warming up going into next week, and the forecast will dry out. So I'm sure the farmers will like that. Maybe not those temperatures though, because it's going to start to feel like summer.